Hello everybody, it's Julian from the Draft Lives here, and today we're going to be doing a film review on Malik Willis. Malik Willis is pretty much the best free agent QB. Obviously, Daniel Jones has had more production over his career, a little bit more success. After that Achilles and leg bone uh, cracking, there's going to be a lot of concern surrounding him, and I think maybe Indianapolis just keeps him in-house. So Malik Willis then becomes the next target in free agency, and he's been putting on some pretty good tape. So I'm going to go over the tape from the Ravens game this past week, and we'll see if it's good, if it's bad. Is he worth a certain amount of money? And I'll predict what teams will be signing him and for how much. So let's jump right into it. First play from Malik Willis here. They're letting him throw it out the gate. And I mean, this is just a beautiful throw down the sideline to Romeo Doubs. He comes down with it. Throws a little bit inside, but when you have a throw that of that degree of difficulty, I mean, this is just fantastic. As we'll see, normal drop back, good mechanics. He plants his left foot, and that is just a strike downfield, tight coverage, better catch. Good job on them. We got this on the same drive. Willis going to be an empty set, drop back. He's looking over the middle. What a seam beater. That's against a cover two with two high safeties. I mean, that's just a great touchdown. Christian Watson's been on a tear this year, but I mean, when we're talking about Malik Willis, I mean, he goes through his reads perfectly here, looks to the left, looks off the safety quickly, sees that it's open, and that's just another strike downfield. You expect your starting QB to make those throws, but that is still a high degree of difficulty on the down and distance right there. Good throw. Next play. I will say this: I was a big fan of Malik Willis coming out of college. The former Auburn transfer. He was at Liberty. I had a first-round grade on him in his draft class, one of two. I had him and Kenny Pickett in the first round. Obviously, it seems like neither have kind of panned out. But when you look at his Tennessee film, that the Titans are not an offense where you can thrive, especially as a rookie. Now he goes to the Packers, he's able to sit behind Love, develop a little bit, and now it's 2 straight years. He comes in during injuries or in relief, and he looks very good. So I'm not being biased. I just think that it's you're never wrong just early, and that might be the case here with Willis as well. We'll take a look at this play from a different angle. So there's gonna be a simple stick concept, a few curls trying to get a little read on the boundary, what they're doing, what is the coverage. You can see he's going to hit someone closer to the middle of the field here. He looks to the flats, and we'll go a little bit, and you'll see from this perspective that the flats will be covered. Marlon Humphrey, good coverage. You hit the middle of the field, you gain whatever the yardage that you need on that down and distance. I mean, it's a good play call, obviously, but if he's reading this side of the field, sometimes you'll throw the out route. But for someone to read the right side of the field, I've seen it many times where someone's going to throw a short out right here, and it's picked off. That's a good throw. I'm not just going to show the plays that went according to plan. There's going to be a little blunder here. He's still looking at the defense. He's trying to adjust. He taps on his helmet, and that's a really funny play. Snaps it right to his face mask. We'll look at it from the second angle, but again, he's making adjustments at the line. This shouldn't happen, but it was a newer center, a Sean Ryan, not their normal center, and he thought he was ready for the ball, and he wasn't, and that's a turnover, and that's just unfortunate for the entire team. Now, I don't think these throws are the most difficult throws, but you got to remember this is a cold weather game, and Malik Willis has a throwing shoulder injury right here, and he's going to hit this on time to the boundary from the left hash to the right side of the field to Christian Watson. I mean, this is a very good throw. He sees the off coverage, he's able to read it. He goes through his first read, sees it's not there in the middle of the field, and there you go. Hits it on the outside. Good throw, on time, first down. Now I really want to emphasize this play. We're also going to look at the mechanics of Malik Willis here. So you'll see there's a long down and distance. He feels the pressure. He's able to escape right, and that is really how you throw a football on the run. He dips his shoulder. He uses his leverage. We're going to see it from this angle here. He's going to feel the pressure left side. There you go. Look at that scramble, and look at the way he dips his hip and his shoulder and is able to drive the ball into the area he wants. There's no hesitation. You see him attack the line of scrimmage, and you see him throw with proper mechanics. You don't see him fade in the pocket. That is a very good play from Malik Willis, and it just shows you as in Tennessee he would fade often in the pocket when there was pressure in his face, which was pretty much every play. But right there, he's able to attack the line of scrimmage, dip his hip and shoulder, and drive the football in. And as I'm talking to you, this is just another play. He's able to maneuver in the pocket. He's escaping whatever pressure he's facing, and he's still able to look downfield. His eyes are up. His eyes aren't on the ground. He's not looking to run the football. And this is just another great play. He's going to find the open receiver here. I mean, this was more than 5 counts in the pocket, escapes 2 sacks, throws it, and that's kind of like a little no-looker. He's looking off the corner. He's looking at the middle of the field over here, but his throw really is towards the sideline. Great play, again, from Malik Willis. Now, unfortunately, he did suffer an injury in this game, and he won't be playing again this season. But I do want to talk about where I can see him landing and how much money he can be making. Now, if we look at other contracts from recent years of prove-it deals for QBs that were productive, I want to look at Justin Fields. Fields was signed to a 2-year deal worth up to 40 million, and the average was 20 million per year. Now, obviously, that deal did not work out for the New York Jets, but I don't see that with Malik Willis. I don't see the same issues I saw with Fields. I saw more development with Willis on the Packers than I did with Fields on the Steelers, even though I didn't think he should have been benched last year, but it's a whole nother story. I mean, you can see we're talking. Just look at the film in the background. Malik Willis is a dog. He does have the athletic ability to play QB, and with how his mechanics have been improving every single snap he takes, I mean, why not take a flyer on him? Do I think he deserves a starting contract in the range of 40 million? No, I feel that's a bit too rich for Malik Willis. And the teams that do need a QB are pretty much in cap hell. The Jets are already paying Aaron Rodgers and Fields. Someone like the Dolphins, they're going to be paying Tua Tagovailoa. So it's not an ideal situation for any team to be signing someone to a big deal. But when it comes down to it, I do believe Malik Willis will field about 3 years, upwards of 62 to 65 million dollars on the entire contract. So yeah, that's about 20 million per year. Depending on how much the salary inflates, I can see this be about 3 years, 75 mil, go up to 25 per year. And you can guarantee 2 years of it. And I feel like this is very comfortable. He's only 26 years old. He'll be 27 next year. And he's very fresh, not much tread on the tires. Yeah, the shoulder injury sucks, but if there's not much concern with it, I mean, why not? 25 million per year is less than any real starter that is on their second contract, and I think he deserves it after how he's played. Now, if you maybe rank the teams that would sign him, I'm going to go number one, the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, with Kyler Murray, they're in a certain cap situation, but his guarantees aren't crazy. If you get rid of him before the new league year or designate him post June 1st cut, the guarantees are less, and he won't be on your roster when the guarantees are bigger in 2027. And with someone like Kyler Murray, I mean, they can release him with post June 1st, or they can trade him and whatever. And the cap situation isn't as bad. It's still bad, but you do need a QB heading into next year, and I'm not sure Jacoby Brissett is gonna suffice. The second team is the Miami Dolphins, as yes, they will not be in a good cap situation, but releasing Tyreek Hill will get them some wiggle room. And yeah, you just bite the bullet with Tua Tagovailoa's contract. Yeah, it's a lot of dead money. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're able to move on and upgrade at the QB position. We saw what Quinn Ewers was able to do. I already broke down his first start on this channel. I think Willis is better. Obviously, he has a bit more experience. His mechanics are better at the moment, but that is with some more development. He does have a bit more raw talent with his athleticism. But again, what we're seeing on tape right now is 4 years into the league. Quinn Ewers has not had that time. He's been a third stringer all season and had 2 good starts so far. And I can see them not wanting to just rush into next season with Quinn Ewers as the only starting QB. At the end of the day, he is still a 7th round pick with some issues on film, and Willis has been better. So if he fields a shorter market, about $25 million per year, I can see the Dolphins getting that deal done. Third team I would have in mind to sign Malik Willis is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right now, they're not projected to have any starting QB on the roster next year. They do have Will Howard, the Natty winning 6th round pick from this past draft, but if Rodgers retires, they don't really have many options. I think Malik Willis right now is worth more of a shot than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's the better player, but Kyler Murray might field more money, whether it's in a trade or in the open market. And Malik Willis has been playing very well in this backup role. And if you're a team like the Steelers, as good as Aaron Rodgers is historically, he's not playing the best right now. He has his flashes, but he's still a 42-year-old man, getting hit, not the best offensive line. And if you're able to get Malik Willis behind there, you saw what Justin Fields did last year. Justin Fields, who is worse than Malik Willis, won them some games. I think Willis would be an upgrade on their current situation at QB, outside of Rodgers, obviously. When it comes to paying QBs, they're not on any huge dead cap. The Steelers haven't had a QB since Ben Roethlisberger, and it's not like they cut him with a huge cap hit that'll last a generation. They're pretty solid on cap room, and if they can address QB in free agency and focus on the rest of the draft, whether it's wide receivers, corner, defensive line, as we all know they have aging players there, then I think it's worth it, and I think it actually might work. That would be my favorite fit, but I'm not sure the Steelers will want someone like Malik Willis if you switch the scheme from Rodgers to Willis. Very different play styles. That's about it. I just wanted to talk about Malik Willis a little bit on this channel, get ahead of it before everyone else does. I want to plant my flag on Malik Willis. He was a first-round grade for me coming out of Liberty, and now he's playing great, and I would love for any team to sign him, especially my Miami Dolphins. Let me know if there's anyone else I should break down or any other teams, schemes, and whatever else. Thanks everybody for helping me reach 100 subscribers, and I will be posting more consistently, and I'm ready to attack this offseason. Thank you.